Welcome back to the studio today, folks. We are going to be taking a look at portraits and a bit of a lighting tutorial today in this one. Specifically, let me introduce you to our new assistant, Matt. This is Matt, everybody. I put a poll out the other day asking what I should call him in the studio. This is my new assistant who's going to be helping me out with specific lighting setups. I have an idea for a portrait shoot, bit of a project that I want to go through, a male portrait project. I'm out of breath now. I've only just walked from there. Damn me, that's so bad. So Matt's going to be helping me out in the studio today, and I thought it'd be a good idea to show you how you can use a mannequin head and how beneficial it is to have an assistant, whether it be a real one or a mannequin head in the studio, to help set up your lighting patterns, lighting, however you want the lighting on your subject. Now, I've been specifically using a lot of hard light sources. The past probably year I've kind of been exploring more hard light than I have soft light. For a while it was a lot of soft light, big soft boxes, all that soft light kind of stuff, but of late I've kind of went back to just simple, easy hard light, and kind of I'm really enjoying the process of that. So I thought today we'll put together a little video showing you how I kind of set up and test shoot on the mannequin, and then I'm going to jump in and kind of show you the effects of the results of using the mannequin on a real person as well, because I don't have a model in the studio today. So let me set you guys down, let me set up, and let's start shooting. So our lighting is set up today, and our model is going to be Matt. He's going to be helping us out. The lighting setup, I'm using a City 600 in a long focus reflector, which is just like a big standard reflector, but obviously it allows you to throw that light a lot further. That's in a grid as well, so the light is just going to be focused. And either side we're using two smaller reflectors with grids as well, City 300 and the 200 on the light. Bit of a mixed bag of lights today, but it's going to give us a nice result. So we want to get our model. Oh, I've just dropped Matt. He's fine though, he's okay. Don't do that with a real model. Put him into position. As you can see, can you see from there, this is my main light. I have it just above the forehead of the model. I've kind of set him to my head because I'm going to step into the scene, and I'm going to take my photograph once I've took this shot. So we're going to start with the background lights. I like to work on the background lights first and get that edge light coming down. So we're using 3 light setup. Start with the back lights first, and we will take a test shot. And I will show you what they are like and how that affects the image. So let's take a look at Matt. Is he in focus there? Matt is in focus. I'm using, just for your benefit, I'm actually using a manual focusing lens. I've actually just done a video on this. I'll pop a link to a card above. You can go and check that out. This is the Artisan 50mm f2. Manual focus, so ideal for in the studio. So what we want in the studio as well first is we want a complete black canvas. So I'm going to tell you the settings. I'll take a picture without any flash. There's video lights on, so we want to kill all that ambient light. So we'll take a picture without the flash on. Settings are f8 1/60th ISO 100. Take an image, and you can see that's completely dark and black. So we'll put the flash back on. So now that's back on, we're going to take an image just using the both rim lights to see what kind of effect that gives us on our model. And as you can see there, that's give us a nice little rim light. Now obviously this is dark tone. I probably will have to kind of drop the exposure when I stand in here and take the image, but we'll figure that out as we go. So I'll stick this light on and I'll show you the effects of that as well. We'll take a shot. That looks pretty cool already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move our mannequin out the way, and I'll take a test shot with me in it. I don't have to refocus because I know where Matt was standing. Sorry Matt, I keep calling you mannequin. I know where Matt was standing, so I can stand in exactly the same spot and I can take a test shot. I'm going to take a test shot looking this way and looking that way. Now I know that's going to be in focus because everything I've had set up, it's on manual focus. I focus on him, it's on f8, so pretty much everything's going to be in focus. And we can see by that, that actually gives us a really nice result. You can see the highlights coming down the side. You can see all of those lovely highlights. It's nice exposure on the face. There is a deep shadow there, but that's what I'm going for, because I'm going to go and lift a little bit of that in post-production. So I'll show you the final image now when I've processed it. So this is kind of going to be the style and look I'm going to be going for this new project that I'm going to be working on. I want to photograph all of my mates and pretty much all of the male people that I actually know in this style. So I'm looking forward to doing that, but I want to do a kind of a test setup to see exactly how I want the light falling. And I want a bit more symmetrical of a shadow underneath the nose. I was setting it off to the right hand side a little bit and having the shadow cast this way. Didn't like the look of that, so I've kind of just manipulated it a little bit so the light is kind of symmetrical to the face and it's giving a nice shadow just underneath. Raw that deep, wouldn't normally go that deep, but I think it's going to add to that kind of rawness of the image that I'm kind of going for. So I'm looking forward to starting that project. I will share that with you once that project's kind of underway and done. But until then, I kind of thought it would be a good idea that me and Matt show you how useful it is to have an assistant in the studio. Now, these are pretty much relatively inexpensive. I'll put a link in the description below. You can go and check that out. There's an affiliate link, but I picked this up off Amazon and he has been super useful and he will be super useful in the future as well. It makes it so much easier than actually getting somebody in the studio and setting up and shooting. And it makes it so much easier setting up and testing shooting on this guy, on Matt, before I actually bring a model in, which obviously saves time, which saves cost. So there you go. Everybody needs an assistant like Matt. So thanks very much for watching, folks. Just wanted to put a quick video together showing you how useful it is to use a mannequin head. I probably will do a few more videos actually with quick lighting setups and tutorials on how you can kind of, and show you this setup as well, and how you can recreate certain images online that you see, or certain images that I see online. We'll go about recreating that in future videos using this mannequin head. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. We will see you in the next one. See you then.